Hey Gemini friends, I hope you are all doing well and fabulous. This is your soulmate update. Let's get right to it, shall we? We are going to be using the Faerytale Oracle to get us started. Spirit, please provide divinely guided messages, either about or from Gemini's soulmate. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Okay. Tamlin Battle. Very strong little girl right there. So this is definitely about strength and perseverance. Oh, Spirit, I would like to use the seed and sickle as well. Please continue these divinely guided messages from or about soulmate for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? What do they need to hear? What is going on with our darling Gemini friends? Right, so we have Bracken 3. So with Bracken, that is about patience, perception, spirituality. Okay, so we have battle and patience with spirituality. We are going to be grabbing a card from this beautiful Ancestral Path Tarot deck. Spirit, more messages, please, from or about soulmate for Gemini. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? What is going on? We have the Princess of Swords, okay. Very wholesome. Starting out, possibly learning something new, exploring dreams, what dreams mean. I'm getting a very heavy presence of responsibility, power. Alright, Gemini, I feel like your soulmate is either you know them through the armed forces, or they are currently in the armed forces, or you could be as well. And if you are, thank you for your service. Okay, we're going to get a little bit more about you first, Gemini. Spirit, please tell me a little bit about our darling Gemini friends. Maybe a little bit about their faith, their life journey. Yeah, I'm going to take it. We're going to take it. You're a daydreamer. You want to travel and you want to get married. Alright, that's where we are with you. Soulmate. Gemini, I'm sorry. I don't really feel, though, that you are looking to get married to your soulmate. I do feel like the travel is wanting to see your soulmate. For sure. You've been wanting to go and see them for quite some time. I feel like you and your soulmate do have a very deep connection, meaning that when you dream, I feel like you are connecting through your dreams. I also feel like you intuitively know when something's not right with this soulmate. This soulmate could be a blood relative of yours. It could be a very dear close friend, someone that you grew up with. Or again, it could be somebody that you have served with, and through service relationships, the bonding, I know, tends to grow strong because of the concerns that you will share. You have definitely been thinking about your soulmate a lot, Gemini. They've been on your mind a lot, for sure. I feel like you've been praying for them. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. You're trying to keep your emotions intact. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit about... Alright, we got Justice before I could even finish, but this is pertaining to your soulmate. So, of course, with Justice, there, you know, that's 11, and that is very good. Things are coming to, things are being brought out that need to be brought out, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like your soulmate is in a very powerful position right now. Now, that could be related to their personal life. That could be related to their career. Again, I do feel that they are in the armed forces. Could be wrong, but they could be law enforcement. They do protect, but I feel that they have to make really good judgment, and their actions have to be justified. They have to account for their actions. They have to own them. Spirit, please continue to provide divinely guided messages. What is the connection between these soulmates, between our Gemini and the soulmate? What's their past? What's their history? Ooh, alright. So you two did have an unexpected event in your past that you both shared. I feel like that is part of how, again, how you do know them. Perhaps the disconnection between the two of you happened because of this Tower moment. One or the other had gotten injured, I feel. I do feel like this was a medical situation that ended up separating the two of you. I feel like you are no longer, I don't feel like you are in the service. So I feel like you could be the one that has had an injury in the past, or you are now disabled from being able to be in that environment. And we have the Fool. So that tells me that, yes, you had an unexpected ending. I do feel like a career path now. But an unexpected ending, and that did have to disconnect you and your soulmate. Not necessarily disconnect you as far as your relationship, but it definitely put a wrench between the two of you because you're not physically together anymore. And communication is difficult if they're out in the field. Knight of Pentacles, okay. Alright, so you've been trying to get a message out, I feel, to the soulmate. You have actually tried to physically mail a letter or packages. You have tried to email, you've tried to call. I feel like you've even creeped them on social media as well. And I don't feel like you're having any luck, but I do feel that you will. It's just going to take time. You will be successful. Your connection will be successful, but it's going to take some time. Spirit, what is our Gemini's attitude about this soulmate connection? Page of Wands. You want a new start with them. You've been trying. You've been trying to be creative, and you're definitely trying to reach out. With the Page of Wands here, you've been creative in the ways that you, again, social media. You've emailed them. You've sent letters and packages. Try calling. I feel like you have good news for them. I do feel like you are in love and that you want to share that news with them. You've got a lot that you want to share with the soulmate connection, Gemini. Oh yeah, your Gemini's they're busy, Gemini. You're blia blia blia. Your soulmate, they got a lot going on right now. They want you to know that. They just want you to know that. They know that you've been reaching out to them. They do see the messages, but they're not in a position to answer you. Spirit, what is the future of the soulmate connection in Gemini? Will Gemini be successful in getting their message? Will soulmate be able to reach back out soon? What's going on? Okay, so we have the Death card. I do feel there is going to be a change, but I do feel that you're actually going to hear from your soulmate, okay? I don't feel the Death card is representing their death or your death, but I do feel that something is going to transpire with them and their heavy burdens here. And that's why they're going to have time to reaching out to you. But with that said, I feel that once they learn of your joy, your love that you're feeling, that you want to express, they are going to be able to transition their emotions from their own tower that they're going to experience, and be able to focus on your joy and your love. So you continuously wanting to reach out to them, they're going to need that. They are definitely going to need that in their life, because they're going to need the positive focusing instead of the negative focusing. I do feel, though, when it's all said and done, Gemini, that your soulmate is going to move on. They're not going to sever your relationship by no means, but I feel like when they have recovered or healed from this, from their tower moment, see, you've healed. You have been able to move on. You have found love. They're going to be experiencing a tower moment, but they're going to need you. Once all of your good news is settled and or in motion, and you have closure on your good news, they're going to move on. Your soulmate is going to try to find something else for them to do once they are able to. Yeah, they're going to need you more than ever. This is them after they have their tower moment in the future. And their tower moment, it's not going to be that long, Gemini. They're going to have a tower moment within weeks to a month and a half. But they're going to need you. They're definitely going to need you, Gemini darlings. All right. Well, I certainly hope that if this reading did resonate with you, things work out for the best for both you and your soulmate. Please hit that like button for me. Leave a kind comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. All of the above helps my channel to grow. To all of my returning subscribers, thank you so very much for supporting my channel. I appreciate you. And until next reading, you all take care and stay fabulous. Bye.